All right, so I got a little busy during the holiday season. A lot of stuff was going on, and I didn't get a chance to make the 1 year follow-up video for my SI fusion surgery. So here's the 1 year, 1 month update for you. So healing was long and painful. It took months for me to be able to do anything, really. But I knew right away that the surgery was not successful because the same pain was there as before surgery, plus the added pains of the operation. And I was right. I did the follow up with my doctor, and the implants took, and everything went fine, but it didn't help me. It didn't relieve my pain. It didn't fix the problem. I will say it did fix one problem. It fixed the instability of the joint. But as far as the pain, it's still there. Excuse my dog. The pain is still there. It's still pretty terrible. And at this point, I am healed from the surgery. However, I am right back in the same place as I was before the procedure. That was my goal for this year of healing. Was I just want to get back to where I was before. I just want to get back to where I was before. And I am there with some changes. So those changes would be I use my wheelchair a lot more than I did before, and I use a walker instead of a cane for the majority of the time, and that's for two reasons. The first being that I have POTS, and my POTS has gotten worse. So a walker gives me more stability. It makes me feel safer. But also, walking with a cane, I'm favoring one side as I walk, and so my gait is off and it causes more pain, more problems. Whereas with the walker, I'm able to walk better. My gait is steady. I'm still, limping. It's still not perfect. It's not atypical, but I'm noticing slightly less pain and a lot more comfort by using the walker and walking straight instead of putting most of my weight on one side. So I use the walker, and the wheelchair I like to use as a walker. I use the back handles to walk around, and then when I feel like I need to sit, I come around and sit down, and I'm able to kind of just pedal around. So that's why I use those things. Otherwise, nothing else has changed since my surgery, physically. Now that I am facing the cold weather season for the first time with my implants without healing from surgery, because this time last year I was still deep in the throes of recovery from my procedure, I am now starting to get to live life for the first time with these implants. And the only thing that I have noticed is that now that it's cold weather outside, I mean, it was really, really cold this year because of that storm system that rolled through. So it was below freezing here. You definitely feel the implants. They get cold, and you can physically feel them in your bones, and it's really weird. It's not painful per se, but it does not feel good. It's like a deep ache. Yeah, it's not great. But for me, it was just uncomfortable. It was just weird. It wasn't like, oh my God, I'm dying. This is so painful. So yeah, that's the updates from over here. If you guys have questions, please post them and I will be happy to answer them. You can also follow my journey on TikTok. The link is right here. And yeah, I will try to post more videos like this to keep you guys informed on what's going on with me. And I hope that if you're watching this, you're not experiencing the same level of pain and problems that I am. And if you are, gentle hugs.